All right, so let's get started, guys. So, what we would be watching today would be AMD. AMD had that huge drop to the downside. Oh, let me go to the quiet spot. AMD had a huge drop to the downside. I would say, let's see. Yeah, man, that huge drop to the downside. What I'm looking on AMD would be possible leg or down. But let me see. Let's just see. Let's just see. Let me first go off with Apple. Let me do Apple first. So you guys can see here, Apple, we broke highs. For Apple, we broke highs. We're just sitting in this. Um, we seem to on Apple, we gave that 237.50 level. We tried to break it, didn't work the first time. Second time, we tried to break it, didn't work the second time. So what I'm looking on Apple, coming up would be probably another bounce into 237. And if we can't get above 237.50, shorting the fuck out of it and gonna aim really for like this 230, 229. But if we do lose 229, we could see. Oh yeah. I definitely see that move coming up. Okay, yeah. So if we do lose 229, we could see anywhere lower from 227 and 227 and really, yeah, 227 and 223, where we can see for the downside. So for that, and yeah, that's for Apple really. But for the upside is like, listen, like if we seem we can break this high, wow, that's a three touch right there. Let me see something on Apple, you guys. That's a three touch right there. That's one, two, three. That's a very that's interesting. So yeah, if we seem to like reject that level once again on Apple, I'm shorting this, you guys. So so yeah, I really like Apple to either Apple we get above 237.50 or we get anywhere below for 230 to see any type of sort of direction or anything like that. So after Apple, let's see Google. I like Google above 170, leading into 177. No, yeah, I like Google 170 break, leading into 175. I'm pretty sure that will happen like in one day. If we break the 170, possibly in the same day, we might get to 175. And then Google eventually to come back to this 193 high. But we really need to get above that 181 level to see higher on Google. So yeah, Google, I would like for calls. We have this. I've been looking at this too. Like we kind of have this. What is it called? Cup and handle, something like that. Yeah, it's called the cup and handle on Google. Yeah, I really like this for cup and handle on Google. I can see. Holy smokes! It's the Head and Shoulder on the daily. Wow. Um, shoulder, head. Oh shit! I might buy calls on Google. What the fuck? Yeah, like okay. If we can hold above, if we can stay above yeah, yeah, if we could stay above 162 on Google, I really like Google for calls. Like I'm talking about like this is my A plus setup for the week on Google. Like if we can really stay above this 162 level, you can see higher into 180, 190 by the end of the week. Honestly, on Google, no bullshit whatsoever. Yeah, I really like Google for calls. So Google for calls for the week and Apple really puts it we can't get above that level. And now let's check for AMD. So AMD, I would say it failed that break. That break that we had, when was it? Yeah, we had that break, like that bearish, like that this whole bearish drown trend. We had it break, but it didn't really hold. So I really see AMD to see anywhere lower into the 140. Let me see. Yeah, I see AMD. If we can get lower than 154 on AMD, we can eventually see what is it called 147. And if we get lower than 147, we can really see this 136 area on AMD. But if somehow some way we magically switch around on AMD, we can definitely see this AMD coming back to really that yeah, we could definitely see AMD coming back to this 170 level, possibly by Wednesday or Thursday, or I don't really know when, but we can definitely see AMD come back to like this 170, 175 level. But if not, and we keep playing by the trend and everything like that, don't try to fight the trend, play with the trend. We can really see like 100 on AMD really like in the near future, probably like 2 to 3 or maybe 4 weeks from now. So yeah, that's really it for like AMD. If we really can't get anywhere above really this 160 level, I wouldn't 160.50. I don't really see calls on AMD whatsoever. Okay, so for spy. Um, spy, we hit all time highs. You guys know it for spy. So for spy, we would see how many see? Let me see. 2 hour, 1 hour. Yeah, for SPY, really, there's just continuation to the upside. If we can get above 586.30, we could see up to 590 is really my target for SPY, really for the end of the week, honestly. Like, if we can get to 590, that would be great. But for SPY, if we reject this 586 level, we can see anywhere from 582. And if we do go lower, we can definitely see this 548. And if it starts getting like really and extremely aggressive, we can see 573. Honestly speaking, like just a shit, like just a straight up rug pull. Like look at this, 585 to five, just in one day, clear as day. But we didn't really drop because we was holding this support on SPY right here. So yeah, so that's for SPY. Yeah, for QQQ, and I'm also gonna be checking the futures market to make sure how is it doing overnight and etc. So for QQQ, I would like. Well, I think I already called my ranges on QQ. Oh no, this was another day. Let me delete this. Delete this, guys. My bad, my bad. So yeah, for QQQ, I would like. We're not, QQQ hit all time highs as well. For QQQ, I would definitely like to see if we can get above that 498.80 level to shit. We get to 500 on QQQ. But if we reject that level, worst case scenario, we can take the short, no problem. We can take the short around this area, this previous rejection, 498. Is there a previous? Oh, that's not even all time highs. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. Let me go on the 4 hour. The hell, that's not even all time highs, guys. Look at that. Okay, so yeah, on QQ that 498 reject we could play, and doesn't reject there, we can definitely take this 504 reject, 504.50 reject for a QQ. But we're not just gonna blindlessly take the QQQ reject just because it hit all time highs. No, what we're gonna do is let it blow past all time highs, or let the stock start going sideways. And if we start to see it's going sideways, volume is picking up, we can, volume is picking up for the shorts, we can eventually take the shorts right there. But if we don't see no confirmation of a QQ to try to buy the downside, it's not worth it to do that, and it would only hurt your account. So yeah, for QQQ, you can really see that 504 level by the end of the week, really. We just gotta hold any, like if we go anywhere below 490, I'm not really interested in calls, but if we do go below 490, I'm very interested in puts. We can see this. Wow, that's a massive leg down. Holy smokes. Yeah, puts, we can see this really 487. If we go lower than 487, if we go lower than 490, we can see 487. If we go lower than 487, we can really see this 480 to 479 level. No, this 480 to 477, 478 level on QQQ. And if it's very extremely aggressive, which I don't really believe, but who knows in this market, we can really see this 470 level on QQQ. So yeah, that will be my levels for the week. So let me just do a quick all futures. I forgot, completely forgot. Okay, so for futures, we would have. Let's see how it's doing overnight. Oh, shit! Are we going up? Wait, what time is it right now? 9:15. Is this like active? Like this is right now, right? Okay, yeah, this is right now. Okay, so yeah, futures. We're like up like by by an inch. We're not really up too nothing too crazy. Yeah, overnight. Okay. Yeah, we could possibly we're in this rejection level though on ES and Q, so could possibly see lower than here, honestly. Like just quick just get a quick scalp on the downside. But yeah, just to recap on today once again, on AMD would be on AMD, if we can get above 160, I would like for calls to get to play 160 to 169 and 169 eventually to this 175, 176 level. But if we do go shorter, I see AMD 153 to 148 and eventually leading to 136.70. And for Google, once again for Google, I'm really liking these calls for Google, honestly, on the daily because of the cup and handle. Um yeah, for Google, if we can definitely see above 170, I'll definitely take calls. We can get to 175, 180, and then eventually to that 195 level. But for shorts on Google, if we do get below this 160 level, we can definitely see, oh man, we can see below 159, and we can just see a huge rug pull all the way down to 148. 148 on freaking Google. Mm, well, yeah, really, this 153 level and then 148. That's what I would say. Okay, and Apple, let's see. Yeah, Apple once again. I really like these shorts on Apple, but really like these shorts on Apple is failed that level. I would say about three times. No, two times. Confusing it with another stuff. No. It fell three times. It fell three times. One, two, three. Okay. Yeah, Apple fell three times on that level. I'm really like apples for shorts because it fell three times on that level and fell three times on that level, and we're at all time highs really on Apple. So, but if we do get above this 237 level, we're just gonna ride it up until we start seeing it go sideways, and then we can short it. But for Apple, if it doesn't eventually go to all time highs, we can short it all the way to 230. Goes below 230, 227, 223, and then so on and so forth. If we do get to this 213 level. QQQ, once again, we get above 498.80. We can see up to 504, 503. And but if we do go shorter, we can see on QQQ would be below 490. If we get to 490, we can see 487, 47, 479, and then 479 eventually leading to that 4070 level. And then for SPY would be yeah, for SPY, same play. Like, we're all time highs, right? Okay, yeah, basically. Yeah, so for SPY, if we can get above this 586, we just have continuation to the highs. There's no reason you should be shorting if it broke highs. You should only really be shorting highs if it's like consolidating and it's playing like mid range and it's like as it sees like it's not going up anymore and it starts going sideways and everything like that. But I don't really like buying into highs or shorting like into the high highs. So like I really and if I do enter on the highs, I'm only entering with like really low sides because you don't know if it's just bullshitting you and you don't know if it really wants to drop. So with all that included. But yeah, for SPY, if we do go below, if we don't end up doing all time highs, we can see 582.50 below, 578.50, and then this 574 level. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm watching this week. Hope you guys have a green ass week. Hope you win all your days. And yeah, man, see you guys tomorrow in the Discord. See you.